Hello! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of wasn't prepared to start the stream at this specific moment, but nonetheless, here we are. Last time, we just finished... We just basically finished Black and White. Like, everything. So now, let me just turn down the volume here a little bit, just so that it's a little bit more bearable for me. What's going on over... Something's catching my eye over here. Seems like... Ah, yeah, you see that? I guess that's just like a distance thing. Yeah. Hello Twitch. Hello YouTubers. How are you all doing? I hope you are all having a lovely, lovely day. Whoop. Make sure you stay hydrated as well in this very, very warm weather. Although today is actually pretty cool, to be honest. We have swapped, or this wasn't a decision made by the chat. I've swapped to a ape creature, just so that we could learn some more miracles, which I taught him Lightning Bolt Extreme. And I think that's about it. That's the only one that I've taught him. We have two options. I know the stream title said that we're doing some skirmishes, but we actually have two options here. We can do some skirmishes, or we can do some trial by combat. Which one should we do first? Is the real question. I am thinking. Actually, while I'm thinking, let me take a look at some of my settings over here. Give me one moment. I really need to start adding a few more things onto my Twitch stream. I tried looking into channel points, but you need to become an affiliate before you can get those. And in order to become affiliate, you just need to have, like, you know, a bunch of views. So, yeah, okay, he's going to sleep. What is going on with this brain? So no channel points yet, but I do one day hope to be able to get channel points done. How many of these things are there? How much food is this? 567? I wonder where that came from. But anyway. So yeah, we can either do some fighting in the arena down here, or we can do some skirmishing. Hold on, let me do streaming tools. Let's see what we've got here. I don't remember there being anything that I can turn on right now on stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit here. I'm gonna have to wait on that. Good news though, next week, I basically finish work. Since I work at a school, there's gonna be a... Let me move this over here while I talk to the camera. So, while there's gonna be, what am I even trying to say? Hold on 1 second. Let me take some water. My brain is going faster than my mouth is. Yeah. So next week, I finish work early, basically. It's basically summer holidays over here in the UK. And we are finishing, like, halfway through the week. So that means that I'll have a lot more time on my hand. And that means that I can maybe do a few more streams. I'd love to start playing some other games as well. I know that a lot of people really enjoy the Black and White. And honestly, that's what I've been focusing on for the past little while here. But I'd like to, you know, start to diversify a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. I was playing a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel a little bit earlier, but I felt like it wasn't really something that I would like to do on stream. Pretty intellectually intense day for me, so I kind of want to just chill, relax, and throw fireballs at other gods. So I figured this game would be the best game to go about that. So yeah, look forward to there being a few more streams over the summer holiday, which for me, well, for everyone I suppose, for me, for you guys, it's basically going to be the entire month of August. So that should hopefully work, though I am looking for extra work over that August time period, so we'll see what ends up happening. I might schedule one more extra day into the stream chat, into the stream schedule, and that one we can just do whatever, really. So that one might be more varied, I suppose. We'll see. I'll still have to figure out how to sort out the schedule. In the meantime, we have our little brown bear cub over here. He is quietly sitting down. He is scrawny as all heck. Oh, and he's cold as well. Okay, that's why God gave you fur. Do I want to do a fight? Let's do at least one fight. Let's who do I want? Let's pick the crocodile here. We haven't played around with the crocodile that much. So let's get the Croco Man.
To confirm.
Yep. And then we're gonna do a little bit of battling. I had some bad experience with the crocodile as a creature. And when I say bad experience, I mean that it doesn't seem like he is really coded that well, though that may just be cognitive bias. Oftentimes he's tried to go and pick something up, and he just, you know, starts jumping about, dancing on the spot. So I don't know what's up with that. Let me see, if I get him to pick up this tree, is he going to be able to do it? Okay, he picked up that tree, okay. I felt like it was when he picked up a tree that it happened. Okay, sure, whatever. He just yeeted that bear. Let's not look too much into that, shall we? Yeah, so, fighting. Let's go ahead and fight the chicken. Crocodile versus chicken fight. This should be a cinch. The crocodile is the chicken's natural enemy.
To confirm your choice, click on the scroll a second time.
Okay. So, let's see. Fliv? His name is Fliv? Do they all have unique names? Okay. So, remember how we do combat here. We actually start off with a lot of mana here. So, let's go ahead, start this off with a fireball. Oh, he's got kind of like a karate dojo thing going on. Okay, he's on fire. And then we just spam this specific spot. Headbutt! Let's go! Show that Fliv who's boss. And try not to get set on fire yourself, Twitchy. Okay. This is actually like going super, super easy. Like, look at this. He can't...
Oh, yeah.
We're just too strong.
Fight. Way to go.
We're just way too strong. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's put out my creature. This isn't working? Is my creature stuck? No, he's not. Okay. So we've done the chicken. Now let's do the polar bear. We'll go around in a clockwise direction.
Click on this.
Okay. Here we go. Sorry, I have KFC on the mind. Okay. We've had our KFC, now it's time for some Coca-Cola. Let's show this polar bear who's boss. What's it? Isina? Was John Cena like a wrestler at this point, or did he come later on? Was he like a wrestler in like the 2001 era? We're getting absolutely bodied here, by the way, but that's fine. I didn't know the polar bear was John Cena. Let's queue up a heal. We are getting quite low. Ooh, we might actually faint from this. Okay, block. Yeah, this bear... Okay. Alright. We just need to turn the tide of the battle. just constantly kick him. Yeah. I mean, it's what he's been doing to us, right? He's also super muscly. Interesting. This is not actually that easy. I feel like we're getting toast. As soon as he starts kicking, he just starts to take over. Also, it doesn't help that we're scrawny as heck, and he is extremely swole. But that is fine. One, we have the miracle to make our creature stronger. But two, we have infinite heals, and he doesn't have a single heal. He should have, by all rights, killed us like 3 times over at this point. Well, who's counting, huh? Okay, here we go. It looked like a low kick has a fast enough animation to screw him up. Oh, was that lightning? No, I don't want him to use lightning. I want him to heal. Is that lightning going to kill me? No, I think the bear is just going to be the one to kill me. Okay, we need to block. Okay, just spam, just spam. Ooh, this is actually like the toughest fight I've ever had. Who knew the polar bear was so strong? It makes sense, he's a bear. But come on. I'm a crocodile. It would be super, super strong if all of these creatures had access to miracles as well. Jeez, holy cow. We'll fight that eventually, but holy cow, man. This battle should not have been in our favor at all. This bear, like, we may have reduced its HP to 0, but this bear killed us like 5 times over at this point. Okay. So that's the polar bear. You need something to drink? No, you need to fight. You're a war machine, animal. That's what you are. Time for the silverback gorilla. No, we don't want to swap to the gorilla. Our crocodile is the best. Can we... There we go. How much do you guys reckon this gorilla will own us? Okay. I don't know if I should say your name. Boothnot? Or is that Buttnot? From now on, you're going to be called Buttnot. How's that sound? Okay. Yeah, well, he's getting a few good hits on us. Not sure if we're the ones with the momentum here or he is. It looks like he definitely is. Wow. We might actually need to do some creature exercises to make this go a little bit quicker. I don't think I've ever done creature exercises on stream. They're pretty simple to do, honestly. And I'll show you how to do them after this battle. Just kick. Oh, this is like when you fight like a new player in like Smash Brothers or in like another fighting game, and all they just do is like repeat the same action over and over again. That's us, and that's also, you know, him as well. We are getting a lot more hits in compared to what we got on the polar bear though, but we might actually like die to this guy. There we go. Man, it's going to be so embarrassing if I do... Look at him! I was going to say it'd be so embarrassing if we do die to one of these creatures. But... if you guys want to know how to win a creature fight, that's how you win a creature fight. You just get the crocodile, you just get him to kick over and over again. Lightning? Okay. Oh, 43%. I think you actually need to go and heal that off. Yeah, let's go and heal that off. Worshippers, you should have some food. I may be evil, but I'm not stupid. No chaotic stupid right here, guys. Heard it here first. Monster attack? What?
Your godly attention is
oh, is it the...
leader.
Is it this creature? Chick? You can drink from the well? Did you guys know that you can drink from this well? What? That's insanity. Alright, let's go and have a little bit of a rest. Drinking from the well. Also, look at how the crocodile sleeps. He just like curls up into a ball. It's so good. You didn't actually get any sleep, creature. Go back. Go back in, lower your tiredness. Okay, sure, whatever. That's fine. You need something to drink? You need to fight. Okay, so we've done 3 so far, and we're only 15 minutes into the stream. We could actually get all of these done. Oh, let's do some exercises though. Where would I find the biggest rock that my creature could pick up? It's got to be one of these, right? So if I bring my creature, like, over here... I know I can't, like, break this rock. Oh, I can't pick up this rock. I can't even... Really? You can't actually break it, huh? Fair enough. What would be the best rock to use? Oh, we could just use our gate stone over here. Okay, creature. Here you go. Take this gate stone here. And then let's just go ahead and do some laps. That's pretty much it. So we're going to go ahead and click over here. And let's see if we can even see our creature's muscles getting stronger. Where are you going? Creature, go this way. Come this way, please. Let's see. Yeah, let's go here. Is that going to stay? My creature can't find a path here. But can find a path here? I tried desperately to get this game again, but no matter what set of instructions I follow, I can't get it to work on my PC. Followed all the uninstalled instructions, reinstalled and downloaded 3 patches and everything. Hey, Bell Knight. Dan, so have you taken a look at the Discord server for this game? You can definitely try asking in there. If you don't have access to the Discord, let me know and I'll go ahead and get you a invite and post it in chat for you. There is a black and white help page there. Or a help channel there that can be used. This game, because it's so old, it can be very difficult to download. Well, to install, should I say. Is he? Wait, you're not even holding your gate stone anymore. What did you do? You put it down? I waited that long? Okay. Creature, can you come over here? Is he even able to pick it back up? The icon disappeared. Okay, over here, creature. I do love how they walk. It's quite derpy. Can you not? I think I can find that okay, thank you. I love the game and just wanted to accidentally corrupt my pet again. I mean, out of all the reasons to want to play this game, corrupting your pet? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely a top tier reason to play this game again. Why is he not picking it up? Speaking about corrupted pets, this creature is just stupid. Okay, here we go. Creature, hold this up and keep it in your hand. I'm gonna make you swallow. It might also be an operating system issue. I'm running this on Windows 10, but I have the patches. I have also the fan patches installed as well. The fan patches do help massively for stability. And they also allow you to play in windowed mode as well, which is super good. Doesn't mess up like a multi-screen display or anything. So I would highly recommend that if you haven't already. You said the 3... Oh, did you plop it down again? You did. You said the 3? Is that all the official ones? The 3 patches that you made? I've got to say, while I didn't have too much of an issue downloading, installing from CD. While I didn't have any issue, let's see, Windows 10 fresh install, removed the registry entries for the game, had patches 1.1, 1.2, and fan patch official. Okay. Are you installing from CD? Do you have like a CD of the game that you're using? It could be that the CD disc is scratched and that might be causing the issue. From CD, yes. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. It's just a matter of asking in Discord and just trying to... I don't know. Just trying to keep trying. Don't give up. game can be a bit finicky, and there's a bunch of things that happen that I don't really understand myself. But hopefully you can get it working. Where did my gatestone go again? Why is he forever putting this gatestone down? Did you guys see where the gatestone was put down? He was holding it. I really should bookmark that.
The attention is required here,
next
leader.
time. Should be super visible. It's a freaking glowing red rock. You get the game to install, but the loading screen after the intro immediately crashes. We'll see what wisdom the Discord has soon. I have encountered that before. I'm not entirely sure how I fix it though. I don't know. But that is definitely something that sounds very familiar to me. So all hope's not lost, don't worry. I'm living proof of that. Where? Okay. I must be going... Why is there random food over here? Anyway, I think he might be strong enough now. What are you doing? Are you trying to feed? Are you trying to feed him? Yeah, put it down. Shut up. Okay. We'll go ahead and try some more creature battles now. Over here. Down here. Let's go. I feel like there is something wrong with the crocodile creature just in general, though. Like, he doesn't turn, he jumps. Like, let's say I move him this way. You see him like, doing that little jumpy thing? Oh, maybe he does turn. But yeah, you see he does that jumpy thing? I think that's like, messes up with their AI a little bit. But anyway, next up we'll be doing the wolf. Yeah, no, we're fighting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is our 4th creature battle so far. Caesar! Let's hope he's not a bug steel type, huh? You have no idea what my creature is. So, yeah, this is one of the creatures you can get from the expansion pack called Creature Isle. It's basically like an additional storyline, really. And through that storyline, you get to unlock the crocodile creature. And because I rarely play as the crocodile creature, I figured we might as well try it out on the stream. You know? Oh, and don't listen to the help text, because it calls the crocodile the gorilla. So, I don't know if this is a gorilla inside a crocodile suit or what. We're just bodying this frickin' wolf, man. What even is the crocodile's special attack? Hopefully we get to see it. We might just kill the wolf beforehand. Oh ho ho ho! Yeah, Polygon Dragon, yeah. Polygon Dragon for the win. Okay, next up we'll have the cow. I believe once we get all of these creature battles done, we get a special bonus, which is why we're doing this. Even though we've technically completed the game. Marino! Wait, no. Wasn't the other guy's name... Is this the same name as the bowler guy? Or is his name like... I think his name is Madino, right? Marino just sounds like his Italian, like, you know... cheapskate double. Hollywood double. Man, since the polar bear, these creatures have not really been putting up much of a fight. Just ignore the fact that I'm getting bodied right now. Oh no, that low health bar is me! Oh no, I think I'm actually gonna die! I was too busy paying attention to chat. Spoke too soon? Nah, never. Never. See, take a look, we're winning. You know? We're not gonna let this pile of beef, like, you know, take victory over us. We're its natural predator. Come on. I think he can measure the strength of a creature based on how spiky their teeth are. Which are doing like 1-inch punches. I love the animations on some of these creatures. They're great. They're very much polygonal, but some of the animations are fantastic. Let's see if we can get a good shot of the... Oh, he totally missed that. Come on, heal. Heal! Okay, nice. Thing is doing roundhouse kicks on us! Okay. Who's next? Who's next? Yeah, you better run out of here, Mr. Beefcake. We've got the horse. God interference. What? No. Strictly no godly interference. Excuse me. No godly interference allowed. The sheep? We'll do the sheep after this one. We'll go ahead and battle the sheep after this one. Shergar. Wonder how they came up with these names. Did they just put them into a random generator or something? Okay. Let's see how the horse handled our superior technique here. Our unbeatable offense. He seemed to be doing quite a bit of dodging, so, you know. Let's hope he can... Oh. What happened to all my... That is a pose. That is a pose indeed. Let's see if we can block it. I think we managed to block it. I'm noticing that our creature doesn't really have that much reach. I wish they would revive this game on Steam or something. Yeah, like, the problems that you're having with Black and White 1, I'm having with Black and White 2. Like, I have a disc of the game, but the disc is so, like, destroyed and broken that my disc reader doesn't even read it most of the time. And I had to uninstall it and reinstall it because I tried to install one of the fan patches, but I installed the fan patch before I installed one of the update patches, and it just, you know, broke my game. So now I'm left with no Black and White too. So hopefully we get that running up, because I do want to give that a go. Going to be dropped by Ponyta over there. Hey. Dying to a Ponyta at least has some dignity to it. Dying to this thing that's just like a polygonal mess? No way. It probably poops a lot too. Have you ever seen a Ponyta poop? If it was on Steam, it's an insta-buy. Oh. Oh, hold on a second. I need to spam. If it was on... imagine what... Oh yeah, no. This game with mods would be so good. There are modding communities for this game. Though most of the mods are like cosmetic. There is, however, a mod called Black and White Ultimate. I think there's also one called Redux, or that might be Black and White too. But Black and White Ultimate, I think I actually have that installed. It's a separate exe file. And that one completely changes the base game. So that one's going to be worth streaming at some point. I almost forgot about that. Thanks for bringing up the modding scene.
Yeah, you won the fight. Way to go.
You look left instead of right, need fresh install to continue. Yeah, very touchy game. Okay, let's get our creature to rest for a moment, then we'll go ahead and we'll fight the sheep. Oh, the creature is just saying hi to his little buddy here. You know what, little buddy, you can come out now.
You've returned for your small companion. He's tired me out. I can have some rest now.
I'm still unsettled by this woman.
We're running out of...
There's something about the eyes. Okay, creature, you can come back. You can go ahead and have some sleep. And let's see how our village... What the... Oh, that's Tyke! You don't know what happened? What do you mean? Brad, what? You think this is a gorilla as well? The game doesn't even know what a chicken is. It thinks everything's a gorilla. If I didn't know any better, it might be suggesting that I play a gorilla. I am not playing a gorilla, by the way. What are you doing, creature? You're hungry? What are you going to go eat? I've been trying to train my creature for things to eat. Did he lose interest in that? Are you still going to find something to eat? Why'd you go down there? Okay, this looked like some odd behavior for a creature. He seemed to be going between 2 points, trying to get something to eat, but then deciding that it's not here and going somewhere else. I wonder what he's going to go and grab and eat. I've been trying to teach him that it's okay to eat villagers, but he still doesn't really eat villagers that often. Did he eat a villager?
Your godly attention is required here, leader.
Young me tried to be good in this game, but mistakes were made. My creature was an absolute monster, and I didn't know how to fix him. You can't fix greatness, my friend. You can't fix greatness. Like, look at what he's doing. You know, greatest creature of all time, right here. Look at him, he's not even making any progress. He's so smart. Oh yeah, there he goes again. See? What am I telling you? Can't fix it. It's already perfect. Okay. What are you doing anyway? Are you actually going back to your pen? Have you actually learned to sleep? Oh no, maybe not. You're hungry? You're at 9%.
We've got no more wood.
Come on, head back to sleep. So, am I right in saying that you played an evil god when you were younger? I feel like evil god is typically the way to go when you in like the first playthrough. I think it's the easiest way to play the game, right? What do you guys think? Hey! You do not throw fireballs at my temple. He didn't even learn anything from that. Okay. I don't know why he just like randomly fireballs my temple. Or just telling my wife about this game and showing her the starting size of the creature. Yeah. I think we can actually like get the starting size of the creature. Do I still have the Japanese town? No. Okay. Let's get the Japanese town back again. We don't need that much, do we? 75? This should be enough. Yeah. Shrink creature. Here, let's just put everyone to work. That moment where you see, you know, the guide, the large creature at the start of Land 1, followed by the size of your creature, like that goes a long way to, like, I think that's a really good way of showing how much your creature can grow and what the game is about. Or at least this aspect of the game, right? But yeah, my creature here is fully grown. I used a creature editor program to make him fully grown because it just takes way too long otherwise. Wow, he is... This path up here. Oh my goodness. It's terrible. Where are my Japanese worshippers? Okay, they're all coming now. But yeah, what are your go-to creatures, by the way? Did you ever manage to actually play with most of the creatures, Dan?
Reduction.
Okay, so this is the large size. This is the tiny size. Look, even the question mark sign is like bigger than he is. Take a look at that. Although to be fair, the crocodile is kind of punched back. So, well, there we go. Oh, I hope he doesn't stay tiny for long. It was Egyptian powered. I wish I could, like, teach my creature to shrink himself before he goes poop. Because look at the size difference between these poop. Like, that's barely even noticeable. And then you have these things, which are, like, bigger than some rocks. You had the offline basic version. So only a tiger, I think, or an ape of some kind. Okay, hold on 1 second here. I'm not sure if my chat box is showing up on stream. Window capture. Let me move this down a little bit. I'm gonna turn my window capture off for a second. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. I want the chat to show up on stream. What are you up to? You're hungry. You gonna grab a villager? What are you grabbing? You're only at 14%. You can't be hungry at this time. He didn't even learn from it. This is what I mean by when I say that I think my creature's broken. Oh, hello. Thank you very much for the follow, Dan. Much appreciated. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Hope you are experiencing a suitable blast from the past. Let me see. Let me bring this back up. I do enjoy playing this game on... Or I do play this game on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have a break from work coming up soon over the month of August, so I might be doing an additional stream where we might be playing a few other games as well. But we'll see. Mine was a terror that casted at the worst time and generally ruined everything. Oh, man. One thing that always gets me about this game is that the creature isn't actually as smart as, like, all the internet articles make him out to be. Like, you've seen, like, the random chaos that my creature's been doing, right? He's just been, like, fireballing my own temple. You work night shift? So you're only a Sunplane viewer, but I hope to catch it. Aw, thank you very much. Alright, have you actually eaten anything, or are you just... I don't even know what you're doing. You're hungry? Find something to eat? You are not hungry. It doesn't even learn from it. I feel like this is because my creature is old. How old is my creature? 68 years. Yeah, he is pretty old. We might actually be able to change that, actually. Tiger was the strongest fighter, but dumb and default evil. Yeah, nothing wrong with being default evil, except for if they're dumb. I mean, I guess that, you know, I guess you proved your point there, Belle. Never mind.
do here?
I don't... Let's just do a bit of creature washing for now. Hungry, find something to... I don't even know what he's going to eat, though. Okay, you're just standing here. Are you trying to get, like, fish? Is that why all of these things are here? Maybe this is why they ate the villagers. Maybe. Maybe. Have you ever considered that the villagers might have just deserved it, though? They just weren't praying hard enough, so, you know, they kind of deserved it. That's a lot of food. Yeah, I feel like my creature has lost the plot. Like, he's just not doing anything. He's growing senile. He's 69 years old. Alright. Who do we have next? We have the cow, we've done the horse, next up would be the chimp, but we're going to go ahead and do the sheep. Look at him. He doesn't know what's about to... Those are the eyes of someone who doesn't know. It was your first creature, and you were upset when your brother, who chose the monkey, and was having an easier time teaching it stuff. The game is, like, so transparent about it. I think in the case of, like, the monkey and the tiger, it makes a bit more sense. But especially on your first playthrough, you don't know, like, it doesn't tell you how important, like, being able to fight or, you know, being able to teach your creature is. Ow. His name is Balaam! Oh my goodness, that's great. I don't even know what symbols I'm casting. And I think we're actually getting bodied by the sheep. Sometimes when you try to punish your creature for doing something, you miss the window of opportunity and you got the wrong message. Yeah, that is actually like a major problem. Like, my mouse sometimes, when I'm zooming in, my mouse sometimes drops the input. And then it kind of like, are we actually going to die here? I think we're going to die because we don't have enough mana. Okay, creature, stop moving in. But yeah, it's super sensitive for when the creature, when you can reward or punish the creature. And sometimes I want to reward my creature for something, and then it goes on in, like zooms into the creature, and then it comes back out, and then zooms back in again. And now at that point, his mind is focused on, hey, you want something from me. So I'm now curious about you. So instead of punishing him for what he was meant to do, it now said that he's being punished for, for trying to be curious, right? Is the fire going to kill him? The fire better kill him. Come on, fire. 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 Yes!
Oh yeah, you won the fight. Way
Oh,
to go.
we had that one in the bag. We were never going to lose. We were never going to lose. But yeah, do you guys have any creature tips from your time with creatures? Do you have any, like, suggestions or advice for, like, let's say somebody was new to the game and they're like, hey, my creature's not behaving. What advice would you give them? I think for me, the main advice is the tooltips are generic, but they don't necessarily apply to like one thing. Like it could say that your creature is being very is being kind and generous, but that can mean that he's like, you know, filling up the village store with food, with wood, or with something else, right? And it depends on what the context is. Leash is your best friend? Yeah. I think that's a good advice. Like, the leash controls, like, parts of your creature's personality. Like, if you want him to start being, you know, good, then put him on the leash of compassion. If you want to start being evil, put him on the leash of aggression. It's important. Many pets smack him when deserved. Yep, basically. One thing that I think the creatures have been told, or that the articles have told us... Oh, come on. What's our population like? Really? Need more people? We have 15 people. Okay, let's get some breeders. But all the articles online, like from what I've read, say that the creature is capable of doing like really complex tasks. They're not. They're not actually, like the AI isn't that smart. The AI can do like simple steps, basically. Some of this is based on a recent discussion in the Discord. But it also matches my experience. The creature like can't do complex stuff like, you know, summoning a forest miracle and then only giving wood from... Excuse me 1 second. Oh, excuse me. But you can't teach a creature to like only use forest miracle or only use trees from forest miracle that he casts to throw into the village store. He'll still use things like miracle wood and other trees. But what you instead have to do is you have to teach him cast forest miracle often, and then throw trees into the village store often. Right? I think that's the limit of what the creature can learn. Do I have a tissue around here? I do, yeah. Don't worry, I'm going to mute myself while I blow my nose here. Yeah, they aren't too complex. This game won like many awards over, or I think it won a few awards over like the creature's AI here. Give me 1 second here. Oops, did I mute the wrong thing? I am so sorry. Okay. Complex as far as using the store or wooing mortals. Yeah, he can do that. I feel like that's a base action of the creature though. Like if you get the creature with a leash of learning into a village that you don't control.
Attention is required here, leader.
Oh wow, these people are also like, they have nobody. Let's try and get some breeders going on here.
Disciple breeder.
Someone's dead over there. 106 years old? Holy cow.
Disciple breeder. Disciple breeder.
I saw a video where they attached the creature's leash to a resource type to encourage behaviors associated with it. Child me didn't know that. I'm not sure how it works. Like, I wonder if, like, your creature had, like, a set... This might be giving them too much credit. I'm about to say, like... So, here, I'm going to attach my creature to this leash, right? What is the creature going to do? He's starting to be kind and generous, which means he grabbed this water seed miracle, and he's going to try and cast it. But creatures can never actually cast from a water seed miracle. From a miracle seed, anyway. And I think he's, like, just plain stuck. I've been having this problem with my creature too much. On the town resource collection area, seemingly. Okay. What are you doing now? You're just communicating with your friend? Sure. I would try to punish that because I don't want the creature really interacting. I want the creature to be, you know, efficient and do stuff that's, like, useful. But I found that you can never make the creature ignore another creature. And look, okay, so my creature is evil. But I've attached him to a rock, and he wants to be kind and generous. You saw someone attach a flag in the resource thing, and it kept repeating a task to aid it. If you use leash of kindness on the village store, it makes a difference. Yeah. So even though my creature is like highly evil, if I just do this, he's going to start casting miracles on it, right? I hope. What are you planning on doing with that miracle seed? Are you even gonna cast it? Yeah. Miracle seeds don't work with creatures, as much as they so wish it to work. Whoa. Yeah. Oh! Oh, the creature built something! Oh, dude! Dude, that's incredible! I didn't know they do that. Like, I thought they only built things that were, like, partially in construction. I didn't know they could, like, place down a scaffold, basically. He is trying. He absolutely is trying. And yeah, you see, even though he's... Did you just drop that lady on a building? Even though he's not leashed to like an actual thing, he is still trying to get the food miracle up. Attaching him to town things make him think that's his task, maybe? I think so. I think it does. And then, let's turn it to the leash of aggression. Now he's going to probably try and cast an evil miracle. Creature's feeling curious? Okay, just give him a bit of time. Let's see what he does. They're just staring at each other right now. I'm not sure if he knows what to do when he's got a leash of aggression here. Whoa! Whoa! I missed it. Was that the brown bear that did that? Oh, that person's dead. Your tiger couldn't figure anything out. He would fireball, run around, and then rain in on it. Yeah, that sounds like what something a creature would do. Okay. Yeah. Creatures, oh, hi. Try and show you how he's feeling. I wonder if the creature's not doing anything because I punished him for using evil miracles on my town before. So he might recognize this as my town, and he's just like, no, I'm not gonna cast evil miracles on this place. But let's detach him and see what he does now. You're being friendly. Okay. Yeah, try not to be friendly for a time being. Creature's being friendly. Okay. Yep, okay. We're not gonna do anything about that then. No. Okay. Let me see. So we've done 1, 2, 3. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. We've done the sheep. We've done 6. We've done the sheep. So that's 7. Now we need to do chimp. This one. This one. This one. He believed both fireball and rain were good. When I fireballed to raise my faith in towns, I'm trying to take... He would fix it, but my own places got lit on flames. One thing that my creatures I've noticed my creature try and do is when I teach them the lightning bolt miracle, I typically like show it to them in places that like where they won't damage anything. So whenever my creature learns it, he kind of guesses that he should do he should cast it on like the birds that fly around, right? But the problem is, if you look at the temple, there might not be any because he's probably already zapped them. You do... Ah, there we go. There are the bats. Give me another moment. I don't know why my allergies are Yeah, he shocks the bats. He does. Earlier on in the stream, he tried to fireball my temple, and I have no idea what causes him to do that. At first, I thought it was because he was trapped by the apprentice. Ugh. The apprentice is the other creature that we have following around. So I thought he would try to figure out that, hey, if I destroy the temple, I can get through, so he casts miracles on the temple to destroy it. You just holding that grain? Sure, whatever. Alright, let's feed our worshippers. Oh man, we are not getting any... Oh wow. Okay. But yeah, it is super frustrating. And I feel like if you don't watch the creature, he's going to do some really, really suspicious things. It might just be because he's evil. What? Is that bear like just throwing around people trying to get my attention? I think so. Let's go ahead and try a skirmish. Do you guys have a preference on what skirmish to do? So I'll give you the one that I'm able to do. I'm able to do any of these like 2 gods, 3 gods, 4 gods. Bombardment here is... Which one's bombardment? I think bombardment is the normal defeat another god realm. 2 god building blocks is... I think it's a map that isn't in the base game. 4 corners? Alright, let's go ahead and do 4 corners. I don't want to use the apprentice. The apprentice is a bit too much to handle for me. And it also messes with the creature AI. But yeah, 4 corners of Eden. I believe this one is the defeat 3 gods. Though the miracles are different. The miracles make it so that you have a bit of an easier time. But we'll give 4 corners a go. Okay. So normally, when you have this town, you do not have access to the wood miracle. And the wood miracle is what makes this land very difficult in the normal skirmish land. Like the lack of a wood miracle. What are you doing? You going to get some food? You're at 1%. What do you think you're trying to do? You don't need food. Okay. The main point of contention on this map is this Tibetan village here. So let's go ahead and bring him in, and let's see what he does. I think by default, on the Leash of Learning, he should start to impress these guys. I'm trying to cool down. Well, there we go. By default, he tries to impress them. I'm not sure if that's because that's something that I've taught him, or if that's like just a default behavior of creatures in general. He should cast the, there we go, that's the one that we need. How much belief do we need? 1450, that's a lot of belief. Another thing that makes this land difficult normally is that you don't get any rocks in this land. So you can't make an artifact. So it is literally like very slow progression. Okay, we'll just leash him onto here for now. And we'll go ahead and take a look at what town we have. We also don't normally have so many forests either. I do have a mod that changes some of the maps around. It just makes things a little bit more easier to deal with. But this is also a modded for God Skirmish anyway. I'm just going to empty out this this forest into this workshop here. Should provide us with most of the scaffoldings we need for the first wave of expansion. We should also see some trees starting to grow around this forest as well. Yeah, you see that? As the forest shrinks, more trees are going to grow around it. So it's kind of like the first phase of a forest, if you will. And it becomes so hilarious when the forest is smaller than a single tree. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some of our scaffold and just start building some stuff. How precise are you guys with your building placements when you're building in this game? Do you go like full city planner, or do you just like chaotically place things down? For me, I put like a little bit of thought into where I'm placing stuff, but otherwise they just go down wherever they have space. You are always obsessive, huh? Did you have like any like guidelines that you would follow for like placing down buildings? Because whenever I think of like guidelines for where I want to place down buildings, I'm just like, I can't think of any. Always leave pathing for creature, and 4 fields minimum. How many fields do we have? We have 2 fields here. Is that a 3rd field? That might be a 3rd field there. But I think we have 2 fields here, so yeah, we should place a few fields down. We should also get some disciple breeders. Oh. Okay, anyone? Anyone? There we go. Go ahead and grab you. There we go. And we'll grab you. Efficiency, houses and field clusters near storage. Ah, that's interesting. So, over here, so let's go ahead and place some farms around here. This seems to be very close to the village store. I can't believe I had never thought about like efficiency in terms of this game. My brain is not like an efficient thinking thing. Someone's attacking? How much belief do we need now? 751? He's been hard at work. Wow. He's also like 89%. Whoa! I did not expect the other creature to do that. Okay. Let's, wow. Oh my goodness. Let's get out of here before that creature blows stuff up. I don't think I've ever seen that creature, like, actually attack that town. That's a first. Oh, my game seems to be lagging a little bit here. There we go, 4 scaffolds. Let's try and get... Is that angled the right way? That is lovely. I never know how many farms to put down in a village. I once heard that something like 1 farm per 10 people is enough. But I've only ever heard that from one source. What is our population like here? Sound right? We grew up with rural farmland ideas, but for the game it makes sense to have things as close as humanly possible together while allowing traffic. Yeah.
You can scroll through some of these info signs to read all the text.
Alright, creature, what are you up to? Are you getting some food?
Text and move up or down.
You know, creature, you can just eat villagers. Like, we're not like good guys. Okay. Here. Pick him up. Alright, creature, pick him up. This is what I'm... Oh, yeah, there we go. But that's what I mean. The crocodile seems to have some difficulty in picking up small things. If he's not, like, situated exactly in the right place, he'll have trouble picking it up. Ah! No, bad, bad, bad. Very bad. Very bad. Oh my god. He just unleashed that. He is on the leash of aggression, so that's probably my bad. Hops are unusual, yeah. That's, oh, I'm gonna have to throw these trees away. Oh my goodness. Wow. How much did that reduce our population by? We had 16 last time. We have 8. That halved our population. Oh no. Okay, okay. Let's try not to leave our creature on the leash of aggression next time. At least not in our home. Oh, we have the monkey over here. What are you doing over here? Anyway, let's head back up to here. And let's try to get this village. This village is good because it gives you some really nice miracles. I don't think we have a Greek village or Greek tribe on this land, but the Greek wonder makes the wolf miracle just destroy entire towns. This person has 0 life. They're wandering around with 0 life. Where are you? Going to sleep on the floor? Whoa. Dude can jump. Oh wow. The cow is attracting both the villagers and the cows. Let's see. How much belief do we need? 664? We should be good. We should be good. Unless the tiger belongs to the blue god. Because it looks like the blue god is second in or first in line to getting this place. And then we are like third in line, it seems. Based on the hierarchy here. Let's just hope our creature does more miracles in the time being. If we see like large amount of beliefs coming from our hand, we'll know that he's casted the miracle. In the meantime, we need to fix the damage that our creature's done to our town. Can't you murder your opponents? I remember long-range fireballs. You can murder your opponents. If you're good with fireballs, or if you can convince your creature to cast a fireball on something from a very large distance, you can murder people with like well-aimed fireballs. I was doing it in a skirmish map off-stream a little while ago. We do have Fireball Miracle here, but we only have like 8 people left in our town, so I don't think we should get any worshippers right now. We should just, yeah, let's start getting builders. You're giving birth over there. Breeder disciple? Yeah, I don't think we need another breeder. Let's get some more builders. Let's start to rebuild. Oh. It's doing pretty good. Build and multiply. Gotta go, but hope you have a great time. I hope you have a wonderful time too, Dan. Thank you very much for coming by. Thank you for the follow, and I hope to catch you next stream. One thing I really love doing in this game is starting off with a village of only like 2 people and just watching it grow. I think maybe we should try that. I feel like the other gods are going to pull so far ahead though if we do that. We could just sacrifice everyone here and just leave 2 people. Creature's getting tired? Yeah, he deserves it. He, Fish people? Fish people. Hey, come on. They may be inbred, but they're not fish people, okay? I don't think we need any more farms, actually. Let's, we only have 8 people. We have more than enough farms for now. What do they want? They just want breeding. We already have a crash, so that's just a matter of time right now. Let's see if we can get another breeder here. Try and get this lady pregnant. Nope, she is not pregnant. How many children do we have? Look like we have 1, 2, 3 so far. So that'll bring us up to 11, I think. I'm not sure if this population counter only counts the adults, or if it also counts the children. We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It does count the children, actually. Okay. That is good to know. How is it going over here, creature? You want to impress somebody, but you're just standing around at this point. Yes, only adults? Huh, but we had it, like, we had this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 there. And it says we have 9 there. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't trust anything in this game to stay consistent. And I feel like I've had it where when you reach like 100 people, excuse me, when you reach 100 people in town or so, Like, it then doesn't count the children. Because they're always, like, asking for, like, buildings, right? These people have no more village store. How are they feeding themselves? Oh, they've got a food pile over here. Are the cows eating from the food pile? Or are they just nearby? I think they're just nearby. Alright, creature, you can head on back now. You're a bit tired. As long as you don't lightning bolt or fireball our people again, okay? Do we have a deal? Creature's so bad. Creature is just terrible. We have enough homes, right? Let's see. We have more than enough homes. What should we do with these scaffolds? In that case. If you guys can think of something to do with the scaffold, we'll go ahead and we'll try that. In the meantime, our village is just basically a waiting game at this point. We can go and try and impress another village. Alright. Let's not eat a person this time. Let's actually just eat some grain, okay? I wonder. Can't build a wonder just yet. Well, we can, but I don't think it would be worth our time to build a wonder right now. We only have 9 people, so it's going to take forever to build. Let's see. Let's go and impress this town over here. This town is nowhere near as difficult, although 750 versus how much do we need up here? Okay, if we're impressing someplace, it has to be the Tibetan town at this point. And for the sake of the stream, there should be a gatestone tower somewhere nearby. I believe it is on this map as well. Is it around this corner? It is, right here. So again, these gatestone towers aren't normally here. Let's see. I'll create the crocodile, so let's grab the tiger here. Yeah, these gatestone pillars aren't normally there, but again, it's just because I have a mod installed that changes the map. People watching this on YouTube are probably going to be like, hey, I've heard this countless times, and you probably also have heard this a lot, Vel. But just for the sake of anyone new who's coming in and watching, I feel the need to reiterate. Alright, 53 belief. We should be at, like, 269. Alright. Once we get this, we have influence pretty much over all of these flatland tribes. And it gives us a nice central area to, like, grow and start to dominate from. What is the population here like? Can we see? 12. Yet another village that has been destroyed by miracles. I wonder, can we get how much people do these villages down here have? And why does this require 1500 belief? What about this one? Wow. I didn't know these villages all had such high requirements. But Twitchy here should... Oh, we're doing an electric guitar! Headbanging and everything. I didn't know that was just done. That's kind of cool. They've really gone above with all the dance animations, I think. Each creature has a unique dance animation. Only 2 people dancing here? Oh no, this is going to take forever. So yeah, let's see the size of the wonder we can make here. Oh, we got... Whoa! That's actually really big. Okay, yeah, let's make a wonder. I thought it would be tiny. Okay, we've got this place now. Let's see, there was a Japanese village that I wanted to go and impress, which is this one over here. This one is good because it also starts with a one of those, a workshop. Oh, this one also starts with a workshop. Okay, we should get a village store inside our new Tibetan place. 1, 2. Did you guys ever get the soccer field DLC for this game. I feel like it is one of the most obscure DLCs of like any game. And I still don't even think it was implemented right. They kept it in the base game, or at least the description of it. Wait, what? 5 scaffolds make a village center. 7 makes a wonder. 8 makes a soccer pitch? I thought it was 6. Can you even get 8? Okay, I'm gonna see if we can even get 8. I find that hard to believe that we can have like an 8 stack. What is... I feel like they're missing... What is normally scaffold value 6? Ugh, need so much wood. How much wood does our wonder down here need? That's a lot of wood. That's making me think that's a fully charged wonder. For some reason. How much belief do we have? Okay, we have like nearly 2,000 belief, so that might be why it's so big. Okay, can we get scaffold value 8? Is that a thing that we can do, or is the sign just lying to us? As someone who's played this game since 2001, there's still so much to it that I've just like never really paid attention to. Yeah, you can't! I thought not. We'll never speak of this again. Okay, what... That is a soccer pitch! Do I have it installed? What? I didn't even know that I had it installed. Okay, let's put it down here. How much wood do you need? I'm losing my mind here. I thought this was like only myth. And I thought it was just like something that they accidentally left in the game and forgot to eradicate all, you know, remnants of it. I didn't realize that it's actually like a thing. Okay, creature, why are you down there when you should be on land? Twitchy, come over here. You can't impress people while you're down there, dude. Alright, come along, come along. He's always taking the long way around everywhere as well. Okay. Try to impress people now, yeah? You want to mess around? No, don't mess around with me. Do it. I'll leave him to it. He really likes other people's attention, believe me. Oh, it even starts with a soccer ball? It even... You can pick it up before it's built. You can interfere with soccer games? Oh no, the slant. The slant, oh no. Imagine playing football on a pitch like this. The villagers are going to be so annoyed. Okay, you still require a lot of wood, actually. Okay. So I think in terms of our progress on this land, we definitely want the influence to increase. As you can see, this land is huge. Let's go to here. Yeah, this land is huge, but it's also pretty much symmetrical. So like you will always have like a Japanese tribe on the outer like connections of this land. Then on the inner connections you have the African tribes, and then in the center you have the Tibetan tribe. I think all the gods on this land are programmed to go for the center village first because it's like, you know, the center of the land, right? Gives you influence over all the lower lands here. You've seen them build the soccer pitch in the deluxe disc version game, but it was bugged and didn't work. Hopefully it works this time. I believe there's a patch for it, but the patch should be included in the deluxe disc, right? Does the deluxe disc also contain Creature Isle, or is it just the base game? Like, what is on the deluxe disc? Do you know? Oh, we can also steal wood. This should help us build our wonder very quickly. Unfortunately, some tiger decided to destroy the village center in our Tibetan town. That many scaffolds are better spent on wonders, and yes, it included a creature. Ooh, that is lovely. Definitely going to be something that I'd recommend other people get in that case, instead of just buying the game on its own. I'm surprised the price of this game hasn't, like, appreciated that much. Like, I went onto Amazon earlier on just to check the price. Apparently it's still, like, £10, whatever that translates to in the currencies where you're from. Or at least that's the price for, like, the base, like, black and... Oh, no.
Carnage.
Who did that? My frickin' creature did that! Creature. That is not appropriate. Do not do that. He's never gonna learn. I don't know why he always insists on fireballing my temple. Oh no. Oh no. How many people did that kill? How many people are left in my village? It better be more than like 6. Bloody creature. Oh no. I'm so glad we have this water miracle here. Okay, okay. Oh, man. You leave the creature be for one moment, and the creature does something like this to you. How much wood do we need now? And how many people do we have? 9. Well, it's above 6. The creature is spared from a fate of being tied to a rock for eternity. You have the discs, but you lost the disc code. Yeah. Disc codes are one of the worst, like, things that EA has ever come up with. Second only to SimCity, the new Sim... I think, what, SimCity 2010, I think it was? Are they still on that whole, you know, online-only train? Have they learnt their lesson yet? I've been seeing a resurgence on Twitter about people getting disillusioned with The Sims 4 and returning back to The Sims 3. But that could just be the Twitter AI or the algorithm, like, recognizing my belief that Sims 3 is the best Sims game. And just kind of like, you know, feeding me cognitively biased media. But like, what are some of the newest games that EA has come up with? I know, like, the only games in that EA makes that I'm interested in are, or that they publish, at least, is the Dragon Age series. But I don't believe much information has been released about the latest Dragon Age game. I think it is still in, like, development hell. If I have the time at some point, that could be a fun game to play. But I can totally see, or play on stream, should I say. But I can just totally see myself just, like, playing halfway through and then getting bored of the character. Yeah, it is. I feel like if I'm to play, like, a story-based game, I'm gonna have to be really interested in it, or it has to be something that's new, in order to retain my attention. Oh, come on, no go. It still needs over a stack of wood to build this thing. Oh no. Okay. Who can I steal from? I can try and steal from here. I can't pick up too much wood from there. Whoop. Have you guys played Dragon Age? What do you guys think of Dragon Age? I think I've already expressed, you know, my opinion that Dragon Age is like one of the best EA games. But I'd like to hear what you guys think, if you're okay to share that. I remember when Dragon Age 2 came out, or not when it came out, but like a little bit after it came out, everyone was like criticizing it to hell and back, and for good reason. Like it had a lot of what is it? Finances in it. You skipped Dragon Age 2. Yeah. I can totally see why. Dragon Age 2 feels like a completely different game. It feels like how Dark Souls 2 feels compared to Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, but compared to Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age Inquisition. I feel like it had the same thing going on there. Like they went in a completely different direction. They went more action RPG focused in Dragon Age 2. I didn't mind it. I liked that aspect to it. And I actually got heavily invested in the characters back then. I was like, what? I think I was like, was I 17 or was I 20 at the... Whoa. Creature. Oh, I wish I could reward you for that fireball you threw. That was epic. But yeah, Dragon Age 2, I loved. Like, I played a lot of Dragon Age Origins, and so much so that I almost failed school because of it. Like, my teenage brain was like, I don't want to go to school. All I just need is Alistair. Alistair and his romance with my female warden. That's the only thing I need in life. It's a great game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. We want to try something new and get feedback, and 3 has the best of 1 and 2. Yeah, I would agree. 3 is the best of Dragon Age 1 and 2. And I feel like, you know, the same thing can be applied to Dark Souls as well. Dark Souls is a pretty, you know, well-recognized series at this point. I remember when I was playing Dark Souls 2, it just felt completely different. 1 is still the best of them all. Yeah, 1 definitely deserves its space at, well, number 1, honestly. I don't need to give any more wood here. What are you up to, creature? You trying to eat from the... Yeah, look, he doesn't know exactly where to stand, so he's just hopping about in place. This is one of the issues that I have with the crocodile creature. Welcome to leg day, folks. What was I saying? I was saying about Dragon Age. I almost skipped school. I almost failed school because I was too invested in Dragon Age Origins. Then when Dragon Age 2 came out, I spent way too long playing that, and I got like really emotionally attached to one of the characters. Thinking back on it, it's I can laugh at it. At the time though, like I was like such a, you know, just such a weird teenager at the time. Didn't really go out and speak to that many people, and I swear I learned most of my social cues from Sarcastic Hawk, of all things. Back then. I was like, yeah, if I go outside, I want to be Sarcastic Hawk. Ooh, you're on fire? Oh. Well, the gods earned God in this place, huh? Let's steal their food. But the character that I like really enjoyed in Dragon Age 2 was Meryl. Like I had a huge gamer crush on Meryl, which is hilarious considering I think Meryl is one of the most hated characters in the entire game. She's like such a... I think the main criticism is like she's such a whiny like, you know, person who puts a lot of danger who brings a lot of danger to the group. Oh, creature, you do this all the time. You always wander into enemy territory. Actually, you should be over here impressing this village. Why aren't you over here impressing this village? Is that a tiger? Wow. Okay. Didn't realize my creature brought a friend with him. Alright, let's try and get this place impressed. How much more impressiveness do we need? 600? I feel like we've impressed this place before, though. 750. I guess we haven't. Okay. How is our building over here going? 15% complete, okay. That's going to take forever to build. Do we even have a forest miracle to use it with? Do the Japanese... The Japanese towns do have forest miracle, okay. So that's going to be our game plan heading forward. So we will impress this place. Once we've taken over this place, we can use the forest miracle to, with the Celtic Wonder, to just start expanding like crazy. How's our town up here doing? We should get some breeders up here so the population doesn't die out. Because apparently they don't get their game on when you when you don't tell them to.
Disciple breeder.
Wait, I feel like I want to ask, what do you think of the characters? Like, who do you think is the best character in like the entire Dragon Age series, and why? I think in terms of tier lists, for me personally, Meryl, like, because of my previous attachment to her, Meryl is definitely like high up on my list. But I also really like Isabella. I also like oh, who is it? I feel so ashamed not remembering her name, but it's the oh, where, what's that place? The sort of like, oh, I can't even remember the name of the place. It's kind of like the Italian place in the Dragon Age series. But she is the secretary, I think, in Dragon Age Inquisition. I feel like she's a pretty solid character. But in terms of like, you know, outside of like the romance or like the ones who I normally romance, I would say Iron Bull is like a really cool guy. Morrigan, I forgot about Morrigan. Oh no, yeah, no, Morrigan definitely up there. For sure. Oh, the soccer field is ready. Where did the ball go? Oh, it's not ready yet. It's still in construction? Morgan Liliana Josephine. That's her name, Josephine. What do you think of Varric? Do you think Varric's a cool guy? Or do you think he's been given a lot of too much attention? I feel like that's a sentiment that I've seen somewhat often in talks about Dragon Age, that Varric doesn't make a good, you know, character. I feel like he's great. I feel like he brings a lot of personality to Dragon Age 2 and then Dragon Age 3. Alistair, Varric, and Oghren. I know in Awakening, Oghren was, he just made like a joke out of the entire joining ritual. I think he started to get drunk off of Darkspawn blood, if I remember right. And apology to anyone listening, either on YouTube or on Twitch, who is concerned about Dragon Age Origins spoilers. I should have forewarned this, but hey. Nothing really too major so far. Gargle and spit. Yeah. I think I always used to play the Dalish warrior opening, and I got so frustrated because the in Dragon Age Origins, the only mage origin you could do is the Circle of Magi mage. Even if you're like a dwarf, not a dwarf, an elf, like it's always just Circle of Magi. I felt that was quite a missed opportunity, and I like how in Inquisition you can now play as a Dalish first background. Come on, is my creature even trying to impress these guys? I'm not sure if my creature's even trying to impress these guys. This is probably going to take longer than I thought, honestly. Dalish Keeper Wizard would have been cool. Yeah, absolutely. One day I might go back to Dragon Age Inquisition and give that a long playthrough. Maybe we can make it like one of the days that we do like a certain stream on. But that's going to be a long-term thing for sure. Are you trying to fight my creature? Did you just kill someone? Or you just squash a pig? Oh, come on. Every village I go and impress, this guy is here just casting fireballs. Okay, you know what? Yeah. You think you can get away with it? No. I'm going to show you who's boss. Watching fight. You're going to get crushed, kid. Brindley, yep. That is a name of someone who's going to get punched. Alright, let's go. He has nothing on those creatures that we fought at the start of the stream. He is a wimp compared to them. Like, he has a god. The other creatures didn't even have a god. Ow. He can't even stun lock me. Alright. Let's go full Bronto on this guy. Whoops, I meant to do lightning, the strength miracle. Lightning works too. Yeah. We still got it. We still got it, Vel. We still got it. Alright. Let me grab you. What's my creature stats like? He's a bit damaged. He can heal himself. He's a bit tired. I would like to try and get the creature to, you know, sleep sometimes when he's still leashed to something, so he doesn't always have to go back to his pen. I think that's something I messed up in his earlier training. By default, I generally just send my creature to go sleep in the pen during the evening. But I think in this case it's meant that he only sleeps in his pen and doesn't sleep anywhere else. So hopefully we can teach an old croc new tricks. Alright. Are you gonna cast the miracle? Are you gonna do the thing? Come on, do the thing. You know you want to. These guys seriously need the thing to happen. Okay, he's just gonna. We'll give him one more shot. No? Are the villagers losing interest in him that quickly? They are. I wonder why. Okay, creature. Do the thing. There we go, that's the thing. I guess nobody liked the thing. Okay. Alright, let's bring him back. Whoop. Okay. How's our population doing? 13? We're getting there. We're getting some more people.
We're running out of wood.
Over here? What's our population like here? 19. These guys are improving. Do we have any breeders? We have one breeder. That should be okay. In terms of wood, we can't do too much about wood. We do have a lot of these forests though, which only provides a temporary solution. Yeah, and the gods do tend to like stealing wood from the other village stores.
Stop it! You're being too
What?
good. I hate that.
Oh, he did it again! Oh, man. Black and White had one thing right, and that was walls? What do you mean? Okay. Let's put this out. Oh no, creature. Are you still... Creature, what are you doing? Are you still trying to fireball it? What's going on? Why is my temple still attacking it? Oh no, creature. Are you stuck? Oh no, the creature's stuck. Creature can't walk through walls. I think that's literally screwing us over right now. Oh no, and the wood is on fire. The worst part is even a spiritual shield can't block this. No, I need to get rid of this. Well, I guess our creature's just going to stay here until he dies. Oh no, I am very tired of. Oh, he's moving. Creature, come over here. Creature. Okay, you know what? Let's leash him over here, and let's try and get him to move over here. Will that stay? I don't think that'll stay. No, that won't stay. Yep, our creature's gotten himself into a bit of a pickle. Oh, we don't need that much wood though to finish this. Okay, I thought we'd need like over a stack to finish it. But yeah, creatures can't walk through walls. And that does get to be a bit of a problem when your creature is huge sized, but otherwise I think it's really well implemented. Also means that you have to be careful where you put towns and or buildings. Do we have any scaffolds here? No. I wonder, does leave and get on. Okay, yeah. The guy doesn't know what a bird is. We have literally no wood. We've only got poop. Sadly, we can't build with poop. I don't even know if that's my creature's poop, to be honest. Let's see. I would like to try and throw some fireballs. Yeah, we can try throwing some fireballs. Let's move this up to about 50% over here. Creature, are you still stuck? You are still stuck. Ugh. Man, I don't know how the creature can get himself into this position, and then he can't get himself out. It's like flies that enter into your building through like, or enter into your home through like these really tiny like, you know, blind slits. And then they just like, for the life of them, they can't get out anymore. That's what the creature is right now. Alright, it might take them a little bit to cross the water, but at least Jesus is guiding them. Want to poison the other god's main stores? Oh, do we have that ability? Is the question. Because normally we need the mushrooms, right? Do we have mushrooms on this land? I totally would if I could. But I'm not sure if there are mushrooms. Find red mushrooms. Okay, let's look out for some red mushrooms. I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, I don't know if I know of any red mushrooms. Let's check around the Japanese village. Nope. Not over here. What would be another way that we could check by the... Check by the what? Check by this thing? Oh. Doesn't seem like we have any. Is there one inside? There's a rock inside here? Wait. Can we pick this up? We can't, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any red mushrooms, sadly. That'd totally be a cool way to do it though. I won't lie. Yeah, too bad. That's okay though. If only I could teach my creature how to throw fireballs so far away. Speaking of, let's go ahead and throw some fireballs.
We're running out of wood.
Alright, let's see. Where do we want to aim? Oh, there's a village. Yeah, this place here is owned. Let's go ahead and just destroy this place. This should bring him over to try and shield this place. Do we have lightning? Lightning is the best way to, Oh, we have storm. Do we have increased storm? We have extreme. Okay. Extreme storm is very destructive. Okay. I just hope that it goes in the right direction. If it goes over the mountain, we're kind of screwed. It's going that way, huh? That's okay.
His ghost is toast.
And then we could just pick it back up right here
Extreme.
and try and get a little bit more people involved. Strange he's not trying to defend this place. Oh, did the miracle vanish? I think the miracle vanished. We'll just cast it again. Oh. I'm checking my posture here. Make sure you guys stay hydrated as well. It is pretty warm lately. Alright, and just watch watch as everyone gets zapped here. Nobody got picked up in the tornado? Only one person? Oh, come on.
Extreme.
We can get more than that, right? Yeah, and I think if you cast the circle too far out of your influence, it'll cancel the miracle. Okay, nice. We picked up some people. And then the miracle faded. Alright, let's get some fireballs going. Let's see if we can't hit the village right over there. Oh. Okay, we hit it. I'm not sure if we dealt any damage.
Fireball.
That's a little bit... Ooh, we can damage the temple from here. Let's get some increase. Oh. Saved at just the wrong time. Okay.
We rained hell down on him.
So the power of fireballs, like if you increase the power of a fireball through like a wonder or something, it'll mean that it'll set things on fire quicker, which is useful if you're trying to shoot from far away.
Increase.
Oh, we got people in. We got people in his worship site. Okay, this is great. We just need more worship power. I don't even know if he can like handle this. Oops. Sometimes they just like curve off like that. It's fine.
We got them that time.
I think we might have to wait and save up a few more fireballs before we continue this.
Increase.
Trying to get the perfect angle. Can we set fire to the forest? Yeah! Alright, he's going to be struggling for wood. Well, at some point. Let's see if we can get that forest as well.
Fireball.
I remember one time I played on this land, where, like, I'd been playing on this land for so long that the opponent had used all of the wood, like, all the natural wood on the land. The only wood that was available was the wood that I was purposefully watering. And all of these gods, just like, with their grabby hands, using their cheaty, like, you know, cheaty ignore influence thing that they all apparently seem to have, I cannot hit this forest anyway. They just came over, even though they had no influence whatsoever on my land, they just came over, they just started grabbing all the trees. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And, yeah, turned out... Oh, that one nearly got it, huh? Okay, let's try shooting from down here.
Fireball.
Fireballs are a bit of trial and error. Yeah, see, that fireball landed inside the forest, but didn't set fire to it. If our fireball was more powerful, that wouldn't have been the case. And I think it's raining. Just over here, though, not in that forest. Alright, we'll give this a few more goes. A few more serious goes, shall we say. Let's say we'll give it 3 more from now. And then if we don't get it then we'll head on back to do something better. That one was way too fast. Need to put a little bit slower speed on it. Again, too fast.
Fireball.
I don't know why that one went off that direction. That one doesn't count.
Fireball.
If you're... Oh. One advice I would give you for throwing fireballs is to use the backwards and forwards arrow key to try and get straight throws, but as you can see, even then, it sometimes doesn't work out that way. I think it might have to do with something about the terrain, but I think it's just really like subtle hand movements of your like actual hand that causes the problem. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for us for now. How's my creature doing? Creature actually still like looking not bad. At least he's not gonna fireball me anymore. Ugh, man. And I can't impress the Japanese anymore. Well, I guess I can.
Fireball.
Let's get a fireball. Oh. Come on, we can do it. There we go. 9 belief for a fireball.
Fireball.
How about 3 fireballs? This should give us what, 27? If the math is right? 85! Lovely. Okay, we've ruined his forest. He is not smart enough to know what to do with a burning forest. And this guy over here should be feeding his people, so we can use this for tribute food for our worshippers. Okay. There we go. Oh, you guys want some sleep? I don't have a heal miracle prepared. What's the population like? 12 out of 56? I'm just going to do a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so it looked like it's still counting the children. Okay, let's get the new generation of breeders. You are not old enough. Let's get you there. Okay, one. Oh, you're pregnant anyway. There we go. Couple more breeders should get our population going up, and we might just have to save this and continue this on in the next stream. But I think we only have like less than 20 minutes left of the stream. Nobody's been dancing around my oh, some people have. Let's go ahead and put this in a place that's a little bit less distracted. Okay. 22 people, not bad, not bad. And we only have one person working on our wonder. This man is a wonder man. We're 87% complete though. We are super close. We just need you know, I think we need less breeder disciples. Let's do that. You should go getting food. Okay, I'll take you to get food. What about you? You're 71 years old. You're still of working age. You can still build.
Disciple builder.
There we go. Now this should take. This should be finished twice as fast. Builder. Yeah, no. You should also come down here and start building. All right. Once we get this done, we are. We're rocking. Oh, we don't have a Japanese village yet. Oh no. 393 belief. How are we going to get that? I guess the only way we can get that is the this thing. Alright, let's get some food. People will only start dancing around this thing if they have nothing to do. Don't know why they're all splitting up like that. That's not dancing last time I checked though, but hey. Stranger things have happened in this game. Is my creature's stats even like going up? Is he going to be stuck here forever? Am I going to like literally have to kill my own creature? Enlarge. I wish there was a shrink miracle. Do the Japanese have a shrink? They impressed this place! Oh no! I've been working so hard. Okay, you know what? Oh. Oh, come on. I'm gonna start stealing the people of this town. Like, they clearly don't want to worship me, so I am going to force them to worship me. I have rooms left. I can place them here. And they will live there and they will accept it. That's just the power of God. Look at how fickle mortal minds can be. He's not gonna know what's happening to his followers. Oh. Is anyone going to work? Are you guys Japanese? No, you are not. Are you? No, you look Celtic. Okay, so you're not people I need to go and grab to depopulate this village.
Live here to obey.
On the plus side, this means that we'll get everything done a lot faster with more people. And also on the plus side, our creature's not going to ruin our city at all. Because apparently he's glitched out. Yeah, his percentages have not risen a single inch. He's just going to be stuck there forever. That's okay. Sometimes having a creatureless playthrough works. It's not like we need to do land 4 or anything. Oh, man.
Live here in my name.
Alright, that should be the last Japanese person.
Live here to obey.
Oh, I'm sorry if you guys can hear a airplane outside. Or a helicopter. 2 people left? What 2 people are there? You know what, let's go ahead and crush that.
Fireball.
Those last 2 people should come back running.
We sorted them real good.
Okay. Oh wow, that's actually getting a bit loud, huh? I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit. Okay, there you go. I think it's sufficiently far enough away, but still too loud for you guys, let me know. You're going to forestful wood? Not before I catch you. Well, maybe before I catch you. Okay. Got one there?
Live here to obey.
Okay, that's a bit of a problem. If there is a emergency going on, they will prioritize going to that emergency rather than listening to whatever disciple you make them as. I might need to go slow motion for this. Okay. Just sacrifice and they no longer have a Japanese town. It's going to be super hard to impress these people without a villager or without a creature. If only we had this thing charged up. But I think it was Yuval who mentioned that having a dense, having like a closely concentrated city helps. And one thing that definitely applies to is artifacts like this. If you have a city where all of the villagers are like around one place, more of them are likely to go around and dance around it. Let's get you to cancel out. You see, this person here is chilling out. And I don't think she's in the region enough to start dancing. Yeah, there we go. Plant you there. Plant you there. You guys should start dancing. Yeah, this breeder isn't doing anything because they are busy looking for a mate. So let's clear that and let's get them to start dancing. I said start dancing, please. Ah, that was Dan. You recommended pathing in fields, right? So yeah, there's a little bit of planning that goes into city planning, I suppose. A bit more than I was giving it credit for, honestly. I do wish that the buildings had more of an effect like they did in Black and White 2, though. In Black and White 2, the buildings have a lot more specific capabilities. Like the temple is clearly there for impressiveness. The what else? Barracks obviously has a bonus. Yeah, I think the other ones I remember are like the torture pit. That one like has a clear. That one just has a clear effect, right? Okay, you guys are building. My creature is still stuck. Oh no. Don't worry, once we get our stone, that's going to be our new creature from now on. We're gonna Dr. Stone this. For anyone who has seen the Sonic movies. I think we should give these guys a little bit of wood though. Just to help them rebuild some of what they've lost. Can I not pick that up? There we go, okay. So I am gonna go ahead and save this. I feel like my energy is winding down a little bit, so I think this is a good time to end the stream. I'll make sure that this specific game is saved, just so that we can continue it on next stream. I'm going to go up here and save here. So this is Four Corners Skirmish stream. Sure. No one's going to notice that spelling mistake. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you all for coming by. Hope to see you again. What's the day? Today's Thursday. That means next one's going to be on Tuesday. Tuesday, I think, is my last day at work, so that should be okay. I don't think there'll be any reason to, or like anything work related that will prevent me from streaming that day. So hope to see you guys there. Let me just take a look to see who is streaming, who I can go ahead and send you guys to. Is anyone playing Black and White? Black and White. Let's see. No, it's just us. We're the only people watching Black and White on Twitch. Okay. I think I'm going to send you guys over to Moss at the Hedge Witch. Let me go ahead and raid channel. The Hedge Witch. Look like they are just doing some art. They are a fantastic artist, so go ahead and go check them out. And yeah, hope to see you guys next stream. Hope you guys all take care and have a wonderful evening.